Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fair Play Racing League Tier 2, as we are around Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Canada. And I am C. Davy 17, and I'm joined today by.
It's me. It's FPRL Locker.
Yeah, former Division 2 head FPRL Locker. Yeah. What's your thoughts on today? Do you think it'll be a good race?
I reckon
Obviously,
so, especially if this rain stays. Could
yeah, as,
spice it up a bit.
yeah, as we can tell, it's a wet Q1, which is going to be interesting. With times probably going to be close around here. But yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting one with a full lobby as well at back end of the season, heading into round 16. It's,
Indeed. Back end of the season.
yeah, dreams come true. Nigel Piggle says, "Well, we try our best, don't we, Locker?"
We do indeed. Indeed we do.
As I'm trying to find the Alpine out on track, and it is Nigel Piggle himself.
Gets
After
a
his
little bit of the
P2,
airtime.
yeah, P2 last week for Nigel. Hopefully, he can build on that. He doubled his points, I believe, for the season as well.
Oh,
So yeah, it was a big day out in Japan for him.
oh, apparently his dream come true. He meant the
Oh,
rain, not us two. So,
oh, oh! I see what it is, Nigel. He could have left that as it was, and we would have been happy with that. But no, he's insulted us
no.
now. Oh, he's invalidated on his outlap as well.
Kind
What?
of fraud does that.
I know exactly. So as you raced this week, and I didn't. What's you? Do you think it's a good track or?
Yeah. If you keep the penalties down, yeah.
Yeah, that's the major key for tonight, isn't it? Keep them
That's it,
penalties
yeah.
down, and I think it'll be a good result for any driver.
Yeah, I think that worked well for
Button, wasn't it?
Squid, Button and Squid, yeah, I think they got podiums, keeping the penalties down on Wednesday. So
Yeah, as here comes Nigel onto his first lap into turn one, which is a left-hander. It's obviously a little bit slower in the wet because you can't take it as full attack, but the traction out of this corner, turn two, is horrendous for me. And then coming into this right left, there'll be an invalidation city, as it actually is invalidated. So what he's done is,
did he get a
at
this and next
Wall of
lap?
Champions, yeah, he's done a this and next lap. Every time I've been to Canada, it's rained. Horizon 42, who is Verizon in this thingy. If he's here, I don't know. I can't see him.
He is, he's in the other Alpine,
Yes,
along
there
with
we go.
Nigel Piggle.
Okay. Who's next on the lap? What time is it?
Douche.
Or is it Groundsy?
I think it's the douche.
We'll follow the douche then. High up in the
Douche.
standings is Diamond, so he'll be looking for a good outing here in Canada.
Yeah, won here last year in Tier 3 as well, so.
Oh. So he's got no pressure then, is that what we're saying, Locker? No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure at all.
Yeah, this obviously a street track. Going to be a test of who can keep out the barriers as well, because they're close by. And if this rain does stay, it'll make it even more trickier. He's coming into the hairpin. He's setting a 48.3. He's trying a little bit off the apex, but I don't think that'll stop him as he's using first gear. Coming down this Casino Straight, I believe it's called, from when I had a look.
I have no idea.
Yeah, yeah, from what I've read on Google. Yes. And then into Wall of Champions. Does he invalidate? No, he takes a lot of curb, and then out of the exit, I think he's nailed that. And we're going to see the first representative time of the session of a 1:19.7.
That's not bad. Not a bad time at all.
Now we're just going on board with as Eagle sets a 1:20.0. General Jake was 2 tenths up, and he's invalidated last corner. Oh,
Oh,
oh dear.
Jake. Oh, and it's obviously this and next as well.
Yep, that'll be unfortunate. I'm trying to see who's next. So the Alpine. Oh no, it was Silside Boy with a 1:22. As yeah, Nigel Pickles. As Monkey goes a 1:26. Oh, Nigel Pickle got close to the exit wall of World Champions. I wonder if somebody will get claimed tonight at the World Champions. 199.
Hopefully not. Hopefully, if they all nail it, they should keep it out the wall. But
To the line.
we'll never know.
Oh, 119.9. A lot of people are putting in 19.920, so that'll be about the time roughly that we're looking at.
I reckon so, yeah. And then Juno Vane just goes does that.
Shadows saying Wagwan. Hello, Shadows. Obviously, you'll be. Oh, you're still in the pits. As Phenom looks to have made a mistake from what I can see. We'll follow her. She hasn't had much time. Obviously, hasn't been here quite frequent as he would be. From what I've been told, he's a good driver, a very good driver on his day, and let's hope it is today.
Yeah.
48.7, so he's about 3-4 tenths down. So he's looking in the 20s, as you
Yeah.
say, Locker. My apologies.
No, I was just about to pretty much say what you said about his split time.
Yeah.
A couple of attempts down on the quickest. And oh dear. So that's the problem with this game sometimes. I'm guessing he's done that, waited at the end of the pit lane for cars to go past.
Yeah. Exactly what you just said, yeah. That's just unfortunate for the Legends. I'd argue one of the quicker drivers in Tier 2, so it'll be interesting to see him coming from the back of the grid through the pack.
Very interesting indeed.
Hair sets a 20.3. And then don't know who else is on a lap.
Jake's just coming around the airport now. I know that much.
Oh, I don't know if he's on a lap there because he went into neutral, which was interesting. Come on, Pines, says Squid. So Squid is a Pines fan. As Eagle sets a 19.7. Is the track drying out a bit? I wonder.
Possibly. Although, to be fair, it isn't. Still a quick lap, but it isn't that much quicker than what Juno went. It's only 1300s. So. But yeah, it could very well be. It's going around 2 and 1 there on board with Jake. It looks like the sun's trying to peer through. Who knows?
Trying to see who's on a lap. Or who's going to be. Horizon, the reserve. He's going to be on a lap if you want to take it away, Locker.
Who's at Verizon? Let me get on board. And he's validated already.
Oh, we'll take another guess. Great start. Who's on a lap? Or who's about to that you want to go over? Snedden?
Yeah, Snedden's coming around the chicane now. Again, another quick driver. He plants his foot to the floor. Going down to 2 and 1. Gets the apex quite nicely. And then very tentative on the throttle coming out to turn 2. Takes that little chicane nicely. Coming towards the end of sector 1, gives us a 22.7. Not sure what sort of time. Oh, there's Jake pops up with a 19. Again, another 19.7. Go quicker, so maybe the track is sort of drying down a little bit. This does look too bad from Snedden. Looks like a nice, smooth lap. 48.132. The end of sector 2, showing purple on the track map. So comes down the back straight now. Got a couple of cars in front of him. Oh, the Red Bulls swerving in front of him. That could have ended badly. Comes around the chicane, gets very close to the World Champions. Up to the 4. Comes across the line with a 19.700.
Very good lap from Snedden. I wouldn't know if that keeps him safe because Juno Vane's just improved to a 19.3.
So is the track getting drier, or is Juno Vane just going that lot quicker?
Yeah, who knows? It's the fuel. Have they fueled up for the full session, some drivers? It'd be
Possibly.
interesting. Yeah.
I know myself, if it's a wet quali for a while, I know I like to put quite a bit of fuel in and just do a few laps on the same tyres.
I would as well. We're currently on board with last season's race winner IFC Pines, as he's up by just over a tenth and a half coming into the hairpin. Very hard to get traction out of here. I struggle a lot personally. I wonder if this Alfa Romeo is going to give him a slight little bit of a tone intentionally, which he probably will do. Which is Monkey Boy Kurt hoping to get out of Q1 today's Kurt. It's the 12th time of asking Locker for him.
I reckon he will. I have faith in the old monkey.
I agree. As Junior Vane goes, sorry, Pines, my mistake. It's a Red Bull 1-2 at the minute, which is currently what we're seeing quite a bit. As Yorkie goes underrated and goes P3 with a 19.4.
Crept under the radar.
And then Phenom has done a 19.2. So to me, I would think it is going to dry out with the track improvement. So this is going to be hard to go on board with whoever. I'm trying to give as many people time. It's Revenge Silla. Is he currently up? He's even or slightly down, as it looks like he's having a better qualifying session than normal. Is Revenge Silla in the Aston Martin.
Well, lad, I've stayed on board with Yorkie, and he was 3 temps up at the end of Sector 1. At the end of Sector 2, it's again just under 4 temps up.
Oh,
so yeah,
I
think the track is drying up.
Could we see a late gamble for the soft tyre, do you reckon? I wonder. 5 minutes 36 to go. Yeah, I'm wondering. As Yorkie comes through the last corner, could this be P1 for Q1? And it is a 19-1. As Nigel Tuggle and Juno Vane goes and beats it again.
Yeah, the times are coming down.
I was on board. Revenge pitted. Midfield Maestro in the Mercedes. Got unfortunate with the strategy last week, I would say, being on the hards when people are on softs, but he's 3.5, well, nearly 4 temps up, going to the hairpin. A lot of people using second gears, trying to short shift into third and then fourth. It's probably a key way to work the game. Yeah, it's probably a key way to work this game out, because the traction model is not the best.
Horrendous.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yeah, that's putting it nicely, I would say. Then he takes he takes Wall of Champions brilliantly. Jesus, he does the same time, but apparently gets fastest lap.
But 6 and P2.
And now he also has the purple lap time on mine. I don't know if he has on yours, but Maestro.
He does, yeah. Wow.
They call it close in Tier 2. I don't think you can get it much closer than that.
Don't think you can, mate. Who else? Junior Vane's just about to come across the line, so it looks like he's starting a lap.
His Silverside boy's up as well by just over a 10.5, so there's massive improvement. As you can tell, the difference between him and Maestro, with not calling him out, but him being in first gear out of that corner into second. There's a lot of difference between drivers.
Yeah.
Using different gearing. As we'll see how he does it on board into the last corner. He takes a lot of curb on the first and a little bit on the left-hand side. You don't want to take too much because it will spin you out. As he takes the narrowest line, which then gets him 19.5. Only 4 temps. Only 4 temps off the pole. And that's P9. I think Pine's just improved. Yeah, both Alfa Romeos currently in the drop zone, or near the drop zone, with Groundsy, the championship leader, in P17.
And still in the pits.
Yeah. As we're on board with Shadow's locker. see how he does after he was in the chat earlier. Seeing if he can keep up his qualifying pace. Because I know he's been very, very quick in qualifying. His Junior Vane 18.7 on 8-lap-old intermediates.
Wow.
You would like to say he's through, but I can't tell.
No, not after the track's improving this much right at the end. Especially when you got the likes of Grounds who's still down there, Shadows, Douche.
Lexus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadows to the line. P5. At least he's got a lap time on the board now. He'll be happy with that. The Aston Martin driver.
Yeah, and you've got every single car, obviously except Legends, who's a disqualified car, out on track at the minute.
That is usually we don't see this, do we? By now. Oh, Snedden's crashed.
Go on board with Lexus.
Oh, he's crashed on the left-hand side. Oh, what a shame for the Williams driver. So that is now 2 people out in this session. As I think Jaff Masters just put him up to a 19.2. But look at the times, Locker. They're insane at midfield.
That is very close.
I'm going to go on board with the championship leader to see if he can actually get himself out of Q1.
Yes, Junior Vane actually retires in the pits. Probably will see him through. I can't see it drying out much more.
I can't either. As end of Sector 1, he's at just over a 10th up his Ground Z, which would not see him safe at the minute. We need to see a massive improvement from the AlphaTauri driver, which hopefully he will, as we've got a lovely camera angle. So I'm going to have to go on board. That was a fantastic one. We was looking at the rear wing. The AlphaTauri.
I was just watching Monkey now coming around to start it, which will be, given how long's left, its final run.
Lexus has crashed. That's another one out. That's 3 out. Is this going to be in favour of Monkey Boy? Could he, 12th time, could he make it out? Who knows? Brownsy looks like he's putting a decent lap up to now. He's coming to the last corner. A little bit of a lock up. And he's invalidated. He's out.
Oh.
I don't even think he'd have been through anyway. A 20-0, but I'm going to give him credit because he is a no-assist driver. He's very hard around this track. He's determined. Well, your point is, and is Kurt through? I don't know. Or can you get through?
See what his split time is. He comes towards the end of Sector 2 now. He is nearly 2 temps up. It won't be enough on this pace. He needs to have an absolute blind of a final sector.
He's the only driver that can currently knock. I think he'll knock Snedden out, as Hershey's done. But yeah, can Monkey Boy Kurt get himself through to Q2? As he takes the final corner. Coming to the line, I hope we see it, but it'll be very hard. It is.
He does?
P13, he's made it through. At the 12th time of asking in Tier 2, Monkey Boy Kurt is through. And he will
the
be
monkey.
Buzzing. He will be buzzing, I can tell you that. He said he was going to celebrate when he got through. So yeah, that is incredible as we lose Snedden, Hersh, Groundsy, Lexus and Legends due to his unfortunate DSQ, which is Codemasters. That's all that needs to be said on that one.
Yeah, that was a bit of an unfortunate one for him.
But
yeah, like we both said, we know exactly what he's done. He's just waited at the end of the pit lane for let cars past, and you know, this great game with 0 bugs.
Yeah. As Junu Vane, it's a Red Bull 1-2 at the minute in Q1. Could this be what it is in Q3? We'll have to find out with Verizon putting in a very good P3. And it's Midfield Maestro and Yorkie, both Mercedes. That rounds out your top 5. And then it's Nigel Piggle, Shadows, Jaffmaster Flash, Phenom and Revenge Silla is your top 10. And then Diamond Ducey and General Jake, 2 guys up high in the championship standings, in the 11th and 12th at the moment, with then Monkey Boy Kurt getting through, Eagle and Silverside Boy with the remaining out. But 7/10 separates first to 15th. That is incredible.
That is phenomenal.
They say
Very,
this is
very
one of
close.
They say these is one of the tightest grids in FPRL, and I would have to agree with the comment.
Yeah, definitely.
Will it be
Being
dry though in
close.
Q2? That is the question now, Locker.
We shall soon see, and it is.
As
Ooh.
so, Squid has said he's a Pines fan since being teammates, and that looks like it's into still, but I think that's going to dry up because there's no
Yeah,
race. And Shadows isn't comfortable, and then Monkey's done his thing. Cruz is very happy, and then Squid is actually calling a Monkey W. Now, if we see that Locker, I think we'll be absolutely buzzing. One, because I'm on his team, but he's had not the best of luck this season, so I think it'll work out for him, hopefully.
yeah, hopefully. As Nigel Peggle and also Pines look like they're contemplating the softs, probably seeing what the Delta split is.
Well, Groundsy's just. I won't ruin it for anybody, but Groundsy is just put in the chat saying, no, this doesn't work, couldn't have gone any quicker, and then he's told us about the race, which. All I'm going to say is from his comment is interesting. The delta between softs and inter is forever going down. So it looks like it's going to be a dry end of the session, but people are putting lap times in.
Yeah, I think these folk will come out a little bit early. I think they'll just want their Delta time on the board. We'll go through as it is going to be. Good old Gary, who's
Yeah,
going to give us our first lap.
Silverside Boy. P15, he was in Q1. Will he be able to get any better when it's soft tyres? Who knows? Because we'll see if he can start Wall of Champions off well. Well, he doesn't invalidate, so that's a good start.
Very good start.
Very good start. He seems to be taking all the way to the right hand side of the track, this Silverside Boy, from what I've noticed, as he takes a little bit of curves. Both as he's looking to gain the traction, which he does successfully. And then, as you can see, the line is starting to appear slightly.
Yeah, I've just noticed as well, Peggle is actually out on an out lap on soft tyres.
Ooh. That is interesting.
I'm going to stay on board with him just to have a look, see what it's like.
As Gary's sporting a red and gold helmet, as we can see on board here now. Just finishing sector 2 now. Is this going to be a 46.6, so it's definitely drier than Q1, which would be obvious because it isn't raining, but this is going to be looking like a 17. So I would definitely say it's going to be a soft end to Q2.
Yeah, I think Peggle's called it a little bit too early.
He's coming through Wall of Champions. Will he do it correctly? He doesn't invalidate. A little bit cautious. But he stays to the right hand side of the line to try and keep his minimum speed. But yeah, sorry. 1:17.7 for Silverside Boy.
Yeah, Peggle did dive in the pits at the end of that lap as well, so I think he's called it a little bit too early. Who else was going on there?
Yorkie. Ooh. Matching Silverside Boy in Sector 2, or Sector 2 times. In the Silver Merc, which will be coming to an end this season, as it is the Black Mercedes on the next game. Which, I don't know. I don't mind the Silver Merc. Obviously you drive it, Locker, so you probably have a bit better of an opinion on it than me.
Yeah, it's alright. It's just a car.
Yeah.
for me. But to be honest, on the new game, I wouldn't mind either the Alfa Romeo or or the Aston. To be honest,
Yeah, I don't mind the Williams, me. I know it's pretty much the same, but yeah, I just fancy something different in FPRL than a Ferrari-powered engine because I've had Haas and Alfa Romeo currently.
yeah. Well, the last 2 seasons have been Aston Martin and then Mercedes. So, and Yorkie's actually 3 temps up at the minute, but he is running out of VRS.
Oh, that will kill him. He'll lose time slightly, but yeah. As the pit lane's a bit of an iffy one here because you run straight onto it, don't you? So hopefully no drivers get caught in it today. That would be a key
Hopefully,
one.
though.
Yeah.
Yorkie's actually finishing this lap.
So he must be up still.
Oh,
Improves.
oh.
Well, apparently
But
improves, but it doesn't improve.
he improved
Oh,
by
yeah.
0.001.
Well, it's an improvement.
Yes.
It's Diamond Douchey, 46.6. So a lot of people are around that lap time of a 1:17.7.
And it's Piggles back out on the softs as well.
As we've got a wet. The Shadows, there he goes, 1:17.1. He's definitely improving. A lot of people waiting in the pit lane now. His deployment usually it's a 1:17.5 that puts in P2. It's going to put a lot of pressure on the guys though that haven't put a lap time in, because if they invalidate on their if it does go to softs, then yeah,
Yeah.
they'll be under pressure. So I would have probably put an intermediate lap in, to be honest. I don't know about you,
Yeah,
Locker.
which is what I reckon a lot of the guys have actually done. Just to get that sort of delta time on there.
As we have David Lolface in the chat same way. Welcome, David. And Squid wants the Aston or Williams. I'm wearing my Aston top now. To be fair, the team is just perfect and I love them so much. And Horizon goes, wait, Locker on comms?
Me.
Yeah, Locker's just with me for a laugh. He just thought I'll tag along. Yeah, no,
Yeah, why
Locker
not?
is on comms. We'll go on board with Nigel, because Nigel is actually on them softs. And I don't think he's got... The lap time isn't going down, because he did a 22.5 there, and I think that's matching the Inters. So I wonder if they're both we're in the crossover point.
There's a lot more drivers selecting the softs in the pits now as well.
There's Nigel Piggles.
47.2.
Yeah, he's down by about 8 temps. So it's obviously not ready for softs at this moment. Unless he's made a mistake, but from following on board with him, I don't think he has.
No.
You have been called a goat as well by Horizon, which is Verizon in here. He said you're one of the goats.
Not one of the.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go. Nigel said it's an 18.3. So yeah, it's not ready yet, is it?
No, I don't think it is.
There's General Jake's out on softs. I haven't seen DRS enabled either. That's usually another key sign.
No, I haven't noticed that as well. As Juno Vane and Monkey are out on softs as well.
Yeah. There's Jake and Jaff are... Jaff's gone out on intermediates. There's 16.1 from Shadows. It is definitely getting closer. I would say give it another minute or two and I think we'll be on soft tyres. Could be a potential one lap. Maybe.
Let's roll one lap shootout.
He's Junu Vane on his... We'll watch who was P1 in Q1, Junu Vane. Going into the first 2 corners, nailing them pretty well and getting the traction. It's key to get out of there as you're aiming. It's very hard to see this, but I think it's just before the 50-metre board into the chicane, which he nails. Ooh, nearly touches the wall. As it's a 21.9. Now this is the time where it's getting closer to soft tyres, but we haven't had the DRS yet. The FIA are doing what they did in Imola and not allowing us the DRS yet. But Junior Vane looks like he's going to go P1 with this lap at the minute. Potentially.
Peggle's put a 16.8.
Yes, it's definitely getting there. Junior Vane was one of the fastest in the middle sector from what I remember. As Daphne Fox says, go Team Aston. Yeah, Aston P1 at the minute. But I'm sure that will change very shortly. Handwaller
Oh, that was
champion
beautiful.
to the line. Yeah, absolutely nailed to perfection from Junior Vane. With 16.4.
It is 4 tenths quicker than Peggle, who's also set his actually set a time on this one.
That's weird though. A lot of people just come out on a set of softs, gone round for a lap, and then boxed. So I'm a bit confused to that. You just put extra wear on your tyres. The midfield maestro is about to set his soft lap. 15.7.
It's getting closer to the proper soft tyre conditions.
Yes.
Back in. I think it's on the phones for a living.
As yeah, we're really looking for people out on laps. Phenom. The only hash driver that remains due to Legend's unfortunate DSQ from the session. As he's done a 44.4, which is 2 seconds clear. So yeah, this is going to be definitely soft tyres. As Revenge Silla's left, if you haven't seen Locker.
I'm on it.
Good man.
Where is he?
Will Phenom go to P1 in the Haas? A Silverside boy does a 14.4. They're about 3 seconds. There's a 14.2 now. Yeah, they're about 3 seconds out. Now, if DRS comes enabled at the wrong point for some drivers, this is going to be horrible.
Right, there it is.
Oh, I've done it again. I've done that before. I was like, oh, DRS hasn't been enabled yet. Bang. And yeah, it's happened again. So we will see a lot
few more
quicker lap times now. This is the time where you want to come out, but it will be a 1 lap shootout, realistically, for drivers.
Yeah, a little one-shot quali.
Yeah, nothing like pressure, 1 shot. Track limits as well around Canada is not the best, so yeah. As Phenom's up again with no ARS, I'm surprised he isn't saving it. He's only up by 2 tenths.
Yeah, I thought it would have saved it.
Yeah. As we'll stay on board with him, because I think he's the only one setting another lap as he's 0. Oh, as he's gone in.
Ooh.
No. 1 minute 44. I don't think he's got enough time.
No, especially given where the ass is in the pits. It's near the end.
I think that's him done. Phenom potentially out then.
It's pretty much everybody's out. Everybody, apart from, unfortunately, Zeller. I have sent him an invite. I don't know if he's rejoined. I'll send him one more.
He has done now. He's just rejoined, as you've said it. Shadow's
there we go.
Shadow's 2.5 seconds up. Without this DRS back straight, so he's definitely going to be on to like a 1 minute 12, I would say.
Seal's left again. Bloody heck.
And here we go. Shadow's to the line. We'll follow him on board. deployment is used. It's a 1 minute 12.3 for the Aston Martin driver. I don't know if that'll see him through though. He might have gone too early. Phenom's trying to come out again. The Silverside boys up with midfield Maestro to the line. I've been done by the Codemasters glitch of the outlap. Lovely.
Here comes Kurt now, just starting his lap.
Yeah, there's a...
And he invalidates it to 1.
Oh.
That is Monkey done.
Draftmaster next to line is, yeah, Monkey, Zilla and potentially Phenom are done. Silverside boy going to a 12.4. So we're definitely seeing improvement. I'm trying to get on board with some of these. Pines does a 12.0.
Eagle,
12.4. As we follow Nigel Piggle in the Alpine. On board as you enter this right. Oh, I don't know how he's not invalidated. I really don't know from Nigel.
That was close.
2.3 seconds up. Coming into this DRS back straight, which should gain you at least a second plus. So can Nigel make it through? Shadows retires in the pit. Nigel, will he take all the champions correct? Yes, just within the limits. There's a pile-up. What happened to Yorkie? Oh, was it Yorkie or was it Maestro? I have a feeling Maestro might have got boxed. His General Jake was an 11.7. Draftmaster does a 12.3. The times are chucked. And that's it. That's qualifying done. So the Silverside boy gets through with 4 lap old softs. But I have a feeling that Phenom's car has potentially blocked midfield Maestro.
Oh dear.
And that is confirmed in the chat. Blocked everyone at the chicane. So Phenom's AI, due to him coming out too late, has blocked him. Codemasters. Why couldn't you just let him keep his car till he finishes the lap? I do not know. But Gary is very happy with his Q3, and Phenom, who I didn't think was going to make it, has just scraped through. So I'd say that's very lucky from the Hash driver.
Yeah. There's lost some big names in Q2 as well.
Monkey Boy Kurt P15 with Revenge Zilla P14 and then Verizon, all not setting a time. That's P. We said that inter time might have come in handy. It potentially could have, but then Diamond, P12 and Midfield Maestro are both out due to not being able to set a soft tyre run. And then it's Phenom, Piggle, Eagle with Silverside Boy P7, Shadows P6, Draftmaster P5, Pines P4, Yorkie P3, Junior Vane P2, and JP1. Predictions locker. Who are we going for? Slash anybody? Who are we reckoning's on pole?
I reckon it'll be close, but I'm gonna go Pines.
I'm gonna go his other teammate. I think Junior Vane for pole.
Ooh.
But yeah. It's definitely soft conditions now, so we might be seeing some 1 minute 10 lap times, or maybe even getting into the 9s, who knows. I know the Tier 1 lads got into the 9s last night, only 3 of them though. So yeah, I'd expect a 1 minute 10 for Paul, as TS9 says Pines, Veins, Shadows. Oh, he's going a red, I think a biased Red Bull 1-2 there, due to him.
Oh yeah, definitely biased there.
And then Shadow, best not be in the 9s, Nigel says. It was last night, I know that, only just though. Yeah, Silverside boy out again. He's liking to get out on these laps, Locker, isn't he? He's liking to get the job done.
Yeah, probably helps as well being right at the end of the pit lane. You can be one of the first out.
Yes, it does. That's the advantage with being in the Williams. And you also wouldn't get blocked if you double stack here, because you're the last one in the pit lane. That's another advantage compared to everybody else on the grid.
Yeah, he's got a big gap as well behind him, and then everybody else is literally nose to tail, which would look good if it was actually racing.
But yeah, at the moment we're only qualifying. It's Q3 with 10 minutes 30 to go. It's been an eventful qualifying. I think the wet weather's helped with that. But yeah, it's time to see what these drivers can do on dry tyres. As he touches the grass a little bit, Silverside Boy, out of Wall of Champions.
Mm.
Interesting. Full send it is for Silverside Boy. His traction out of turn 2 is brilliant. And then coming into this left, takes a little bit care. Could have took a little bit more on the left hand side if he wanted to, but he wasn't greedy. As it's a 19.9, here we go, we're seeing some proper soft lap times now. And he's off the curbs he goes, into the DRS, and then underneath the bridge into the right hand turn. And then it'll be a sharp left. Want to take it like that, a little bit of curb on that right hand one, will do the car fine, it doesn't bottom it out. It's a 42.1, we're seeing 4 seconds gain compared to the Inters, so it's definitely soft as it obviously, but here we go. Wall of Champions, this is make or break for the lap.
Junior Vane's lap. He's on a 42.0.
Oh, he's up on Silverside Boy then. It's to the line. It's a 1 minute 10.9 to start proceedings. As we will go to Junior Vane. As Ash, well, TS9 says, I didn't say what order though. And then he calls me something which is not really applicable for stream, but you probably get the gist. As it's a 10.6 for Junior Vane. 10.7.
And Jake's, yeah, and then Jaff is in 11.4.
There we go then. A lot of people asking same pines for Paul, so we'll go on board with him. We'll follow the lap with him if you want to see it through, Locker.
I shall indeed. Where is he? He's there. Yeah, as he comes through the chicane now, just coming to the end of sector 1, gives us a 19.8. Is that opens up the DRS, going under the bridge into this next chicane. Oh, he's doing that phenomenally. And sector 2, 42.0. There or thereabouts with his teammate at the minute. That's what you can do here. Opens up the DRS for the back straight. Tries to get a little cheeky toe from a couple. Wow. Oh, he nails that last chicane. He absolutely nailed it. Comes across the line. Only a 10.7.
Oh. So General Jake splitting Junior Vane and Pines at the minute. As Cruz is in the chat saying, evening to everyone's favourite Yorkshireman and joint favourite Stokey. How are we doing? I'm doing good.
Joint? Joint with who?
Oh, you've Locker's asking joint, Cruiser. You go answer the man now.
No, yeah. I've got a feeling I know exactly who you're on about.
It looks like, I was just on board with Junior Vane quickly, it looks like his teammate, where the second DRS sector is, or second DRS is, sorry, has just given him a little bit of a toe. As he's up marginally. Going for another lap then. A double push. That's interesting. Usually don't have the tyres to improve. Motivating him for the tier 3 running. Unleashing the animal within Locker. Apparently there's an animal in Yefakota. So that is our next track, where the FPRL Circus Cruiser says, as Junior Vane has just invalidated over the Wall of Champions. As he's shaking his wheel, he was 2 tenths up there as well. It was a 10.4. Yorkie's invalidated, so the only one to go on is Phenom. And we have TJ saying Wagwan you sexy people.
Oof. Good evening, Tidjum.
Yeah, good evening, TJ. Hope we are good and hope to see you racing Tier 4. There is some rumours circulating in the paddock locker that he's going to miss out on it due to the track.
Oh, that's poor from everybody's second favourite Stokey.
And head steward in FPRL, may we add.
And league management.
Yeah. Got to show an
Disgusting.
example, hasn't he, Locker?
He has. As Yorkie looks like he's done invalid this and next.
He's put hashtag been off Canada, yet he's league management and decided to make us go to Canada.
I know.
That makes sense, TJ.
Broad.
As Shadows does point out, Shadows does go P2. We didn't see him sneak in there.
He's always going under the radar as Ashton.
Yeah. 0.009 off, yeah. Funny, innit? Silverside boy out again, early. He loves an early lap, does Gary. I don't know if he's trying to get screen time or what.
Oh, that's definitely why it is.
Yeah. Well, and nobody else is really on a lap unless Yorkie's going to go for one. If Yorkie goes, no, Yorkie pits, so... Oh, now he's warming up because he's watching the stream. He knows we're watching him. So, Gary, from me, no pressure.
Come on, Silver Snitch, you can do it.
Hashtag silver screen time boy. Yeah. I love that. That's his new hashtag. As here he comes. Can he improve on his 10.9 that he's currently putting in P5? He has told me as well, Locker, that he's quite confident going into this track. He backs himself. He will hate me for saying that, and he'll probably say, Colin, why did you say that on stream afterwards? But I've got to go with what you've been told. Yeah. As he's up by a 10th. He's matching Pines, I believe, first sector. He's taken a little bit of
just a bit below Pines at that pace.
A little bit of a left-right chicane. You just got to watch the back end there because it likes to step out every now and then. Staying with them caps, but he's nailed it at the moment. Colin, you know what you've got to do. Oh, as he's done the hairpin, but he slightly missed that. Yeah, but TJ, I need a guy that you're gonna predict. So tell me who. And David goes absolutely. Commentator's catchphrase. He's gambled over the Wall of Champions, and I would say maybe lost time there. But he does improve by 3/10. He's P1. Right, so I'm assuming from TJ's comment, this will be this man, and he wants me to use. Let's go for your favourite. Oh, Shadows. What? He's a changed man. Oh dear. Shadows.
Oh dear.
Shadows, that is not my fault. I would like to put that out there.
Jake the Snake's currently on a lap.
He didn't catch his first sector.
Just slightly down on his time.
Oh, he spun! Oh, he caught it on stream. Oh.
Oh dear.
And that, when I said the rear end can snap, that is exactly point proven. All the way through that lap, 4 of us were talking, no pressure, Gary. Yeah, but obviously Jake, I think that's his qualifying over. As I don't know if you have the chat up locker, but
I do, everybody.
Somebody's
TJ
excited.
seems to love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
We'll go on board with Eagle, who's slightly up, but just slightly slower than Silverside Boy's first sector. As he doesn't get caught out where Jake does. Obviously, that is very hard when you're pushing to be on the limit. Into the chicane. Takes a little bit of curb, which does gets the rotation of the car into hairpin. As General Jake has retired from this session, as Eagle is up by a 10th. He will need a bit more though. And it'll all be down to Wall of Champions. We called it in the party. Diamonds wants shit on him. Oh.
Well, yeesh.
The snake
Whatever,
is yeah. Diamonds
whatever
look.
Diamond gets up to in his spare time, it's completely up to him.
His eagle does a 10-9. And that seems to be him done. Draftmaster Flash has done a 19-7 first sector.
Oh,
Now, will the Alfa Romeo driver be on for a good result? He's 6 tenths up, nearly 7. Slightly wide at the hairpin though for Jaff. Could have maybe compromised a lap. As you would know, all it is Wall of Champions. Could we see Draftmaster Flash hit the top 5 as Nigel Piggott has retired, crashed on track, as there it is, coming to the line. It is a 1-10-6. I don't know if Junivane's up or Shadows, but are we going to see a potential problem? As Phenom goes P7, Yorkie's invalidated, so that's him done. Pines is up by 2 tenths, so this is looking like a pole time from Pines. And he is absolutely sent it as a 10-2 for Junivane. That is a fantastic lap time. As is it a 10-3 for the Red Bull. It's a Red Bull 1-2. And then it's a Shadows P3.
As it stands, I do believe TS9 is absolutely called that top 3 spot on, I think.
He has done.
Where is it? Let me find it in the chat.
He has, for the first time in a while, called something right. On track and off track for Radical. He knows what I mean. He takes a little bit of banter.
Oh, no, the order he put it in was Pines, Vane, and then Shadows.
Oh, he said he didn't put what order, but we're not taking that excuse, so he has nearly got it right. Mon the Nando. Yeah, very good qualifying from Gary. And Jeff. Putting them up there, and Jake behind them. I wonder what will happen this week. Will there be any debates, or as we end Q3 with a Red Bull 1-2, as I think we expected, with Junivane and Pines, then with Shadows doing his Fernando Alonso impression, with Silverside Boy, Jaff Master, your top 5, General Jake, Phenom, Eagle, Nigel, and Yorkie, who didn't set a time, rounds out your top 10. Gary P won at... Oh, you're a bit mean. Rumour Mill is Silver Bully and Oh dear.
That could get spicy.
Right,
spicy. I'm just going to top up my drink before the race starts.
I can't believe nobody's given us a redemption for a drink yet, Locker, either.
I know, frauds.
Yeah. Now that's the part of where I get 21 seconds of pence. As Shadows redeems me a drink, I will take that once Locker is back. And a Cocom's drink. Locker will be having that now. We will ask him what he has. Shadows, you do realise the changeman case is for the race only. May I add? Rumour mill, Silver Bully. Silver Bully. Bono Rain disappeared. And Shadows... Shadows, that's not very nice. Why? What's wrong with you? What's wrong? I don't see what's wrong with you. You're P3. You've done your best Fernando Alonso impression in quali. Can you make it up in the race? Who knows? Let's see if you have... No, don't tell me. I did want to know the weather. No! Spoiler! Now, Locker, the main question is, the chat some of the chat want to know, what drink did you have? Because Shadows has redeemed you.
Shadows has redeemed me a drink?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm only on the milk tonight. Nice cold glass of milk.
Oh. He's redeemed me one as well, which I'm going to take in a minute, but I've got water, plain simple, to the point. And Gazza's gonna send it in a gap that doesn't exist like he did on me last season that she's caused me to spin. There's a little bit of debate. TJ's throwing a lot of shots
Oh,
today. I've
pew
noticed.
pew.
And yes, Stevie goes pew pew. Yeah, 5 minutes. Does anybody have any questions that they would like to ask or any predictions? TJ's on smoke tonight, but it's a shame he wasn't on smoke in Japan when he last did 3 corners.
Oh,
Oh.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I prefer not to
Thoughts
speak. If
on
I speak, I'm in big trouble. But yeah, thoughts on F123 at the moment, Locker. I'll let you start.
Luke's promising. I don't think we can get much worse than this one. But yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to it, especially now the red flags are back. And I'll let you answer Piggle's question.
SP. Oh. I'm gonna I'm gonna ignore that one, and I'm gonna just go on to F123 quickly. Yeah, I'm looking forward to F123. This game's kind of done for me now. It's just
hmm
too unrealistic for me. So yeah, from what I've seen, yeah, it's talking the talk is how I would describe it, but will it walk the walk is my question. We will find out
It
that.
bloody better do.
It better do. As I'll let you do the bottom 10 as I get the tyres up.
That's exactly what I'm doing for the moment. There we go. Right then. So, oh, the Red Bull not moved off the grid. That's not ideal. So, starting in P20, after the unfortunate disqualification in Q1, we have Legends in the Haas starting on the hards. We then have Lexus P19 in the McLaren also on the hards. And then we've got, very disappointed to be back down here, I'm sure, but be interested to see what he can do. We've got Groundsy in P18 on the mediums. We've then got Hirsch, P17 and the Ferrari on hards. And then we've got Snedden, P16 in the Williams, starting on the mediums. Along with Monkey Boy Kurt, starting P15 in the Alpha, also on the mediums. You then have Revenge Zilla, starting P14 on the hards. Verizon 40 in the Alpine, and P13 on the mediums. Then we have the Douche in P12 in his AlphaTauri on the hards. And then we have Midfield Maestro starting P11 on the hards. And then over to you for the top 10, Mr. Davies.
As we see LWS Yorkie going for a very interesting strategy of the soft tyre. We don't usually see this, but hopefully it works out for him. And then we have Nigel Piggle in 9th on hards, with Eagle also on hards. And then we have a few medium runners in Phenom who's 7th, Jake 6th, and Jaff who's 5th. And then we have Silversword Boy on the hards and Shadows on the hards. So they're looking to go long, but the medium runners behind might cause them an issue. And then we have Pines who's near Monkey Boy Kurt because he didn't get off the grid. And then we have Juno Vane who we're going to watch line up for the grid. Yorkie Masterclass incoming. F123 needs to be better, yeah. And David, yes, we do remember that TS9 unfortunately did Red Bull disasters. We have a few DSQs on the grid.
That's not ideal.
Horizon. No, as I look for a good camera angle, as Juno Vane has pointed his car to the right hand side, so he's looking to block off his teammate.
And they're on the same strategy as well.
As Lexus is currently P1 for some reason.
Oh.
As it sorted itself out. Are we going? Is the lights out?
We are
there
going.
There we go, like. And it's lights out and away we go. With Juno Vane looking to get a good start as one of the Hassies definitely gets a good start. As Silverside Boy and Shadows is both battling into turn 2. It looks like Silverside Boy getting the better traction, but will he get the... He's on the inside. Will he back out? Or has Eagles retired?
And that is
a
virtual.
VSC. Which Yorkie hasn't actually improved any positions, which I thought he might have off the start. And midfield Maestro actually got in front of him. So obviously, unfortunately for Eagle, he's out. But yeah, at turn 2 it looks like. But yeah, very chaotic start, I would say, Luca.
Yeah, I've just noticed as well, just before, it must be just before the start, David Lawface actually put in chat on the Eagle. And then, yeah, that happened.
So, are we saying it's a lol face curse?
Even without being on comms, he's cursing people. Absolutely disgusting.
I mean, that was impressive. Oh, was it 5 seconds? Beat the comms. Yeah, Cruiser.
Oh, and Eagles just actually left the Discord as well.
Oh. Well, looks like as we go green in Canada, there's Junivin with 126.5, but obviously that will be improved. But yeah, I wonder why, as it looks like teammates have swapped positions at Mercedes. Looks like they're going to let Yorkie attack Nigel Piggle.
Get him, Yorkie.
Your team that as well, isn't it? I remember he looks to have miles more traction at the minute. We're just on board with him. He definitely will set this one up. As if I was Nigel, I'd be letting him go when he's been on the softs. As Nigel takes the advice. Just letting him go and sitting behind him. That's clever thinking from Nigel Piggle. No need to race him at the minute.
Definitely.
Just one issue is that the teammate is going for a dive, but he nearly went for it at hairpin. I nearly said the classic YouTuber championship phrase of hairpin time, but we wasn't ready for it then.
As the Bulls have already got a sort of over a second lead on Ashdown.
They have indeed, but he's not doing bad, Shadows, to be fair, being on the alternate strap. He's losing about 4 attempts at the minute. He's crashed, and it's a safety car, as we see Nigel Pickle's car. I maybe need to stop talking about drivers doing the right thing and being good, because that was interesting. But yeah, as it's another VSC.
It's just a VSC.
It looks like it, because I don't see no yellow car out. So yeah, it's a VSC, and they look at it. Yes, it is. It's the black box.
I was going to say as well, Yorkie could have took advantage of it and got off them softs, maybe.
Yeah, be a long stint on them hards though. 32 laps, isn't it? But yeah, I'd say this is helping Yorkie, in fact.
Oh yeah, it definitely will if it's only a VSC.
But look who's 5th and look who's 4th. Both on different tyres.
Gets spicy.
Green. As I reckon it's going to go green. Yeah. I could tell because somebody was trying to overtake Jaffmaster Flash already, and it was Phenom. He tried to be sneaky, but Jaff showed him the door. Gary, you know what to do. Well, that Williams will be a slippery. He's got his good straight line speed if it's anything like real life, so who knows. But they are on different tyres at the minute.
And Jacob is within DRS as well.
As Glexus picks up the first 3-second time penalty of the night, as we have a yellow flag and it's...
Lexus is retired.
Okay. No safety car though. Colin, can you say something? Oh, Gary took Eagle out. No, Gary didn't take Eagle out. If he has, I hope not.
They didn't, because Eagle was on lap 1, turn 2, and Peggle was in the.
You say
actually, they were close.
4 laps for DNF. Yes, it's easier. But two of them, well, they've all been crashes, so it's just driver error on this track. As I'm trying to look for any battle. There's Jaffmaster Flash, he's getting on the back of General J, as it's Verizon Thoughts with 3 seconds. I've been nominated to, unfortunately, I'm sorry Gary, but I've got to do it. But Gary, you're a changed man. I've been told, as he looks like he's holding Jake up slightly, as we've got a yellow flag. Is that groundsy? Oh, it's not going well for him today, is it? It was always going to be a hard task for him. No assist around here is extremely hard. Gary must have made a mistake, because he's lost a lot of time to Shadows.
Yeah. There's a gap between the Red Bulls and Shadows, and then there's one between Shadows and Gary. Now Snedden picks up a 3-second time penalty. And we have currently got a Gary train.
Yeah, all aboard. He's doing his best fish sticks impression. But I think that's soon going to be changed as General Jake goes. Oh! They're battling! Gary don't want to let it go. And I think this might make him vulnerable to Jaff. Jaff's now lost. Oh, no, I know what he's done. Yeah.
Oh!
No. Oh, no. No.
Wheel disconnected or something.
So basically, right, he has the same wheel as me. So when you press DRS, and when you look back, it puts your wheel into PC mode. So that is what Jaff's done. So for the third time this season, Jaff has put his game into PC mode.
Oh, that's not ideal.
Not ideal.
So we're on lap 6 and we've already lost 4 people.
And we've had 3 VSCs.
No full safety cars.
Yeah, has Jaff been punted by Python? Well, Python's not in here, so I don't think he has. But yeah. Is it going to go green? No. I'm looking on Junior Vane to see when he actually full goes. But yeah, he's been comfortable at the minute, Junior Vane. I know he's had 3 VSCs to deal with, but seems like both Red Bulls are just trying to work together.
Yeah, maybe using each other's DRS to get away from the rest of the pack, which is obviously working. And we do go green. Yeah. And Phenom has absolutely caught Gary out.
He's mugged him.
He mugged him right off.
Absolutely mugged him. And Yorkie's behind him as well. Oh, this is going to get tasty. Can we get the comms saying the word bread cake? What, bread cake?
Bread cake?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Great reenactment. I try my best here with my impressions. They're not the best though. But we'll move.
Bread cake. That was a shocking accent.
Bread cake. It's proper different to you. I definitely know that. But yeah, I wonder when Yorkie's going to pit Locker. Obviously, them softs with the VSCs might have helped him. But he's got a little bit, yeah, out of World Champions. He got a little bit squirrely. As I'm trying to look to see if anybody's Diamond Douchey. He's looking for a late, very late lunge from Diamond Douchey there
douche.
On Midfield Maestro. Oh, David misses you. Locker.
Yeah, I miss David too. The bloody cutie.
Yes, Squid, it can on Fanatec because you need to change the setting, but Jaff obviously hasn't. I've done it once in practice and I thought I'm never doing it again. It's if you hit them both at the same time. And then you got to try and change your mode. But yeah.
It's not David on the FPRL account.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Oh, it's Bidley.
It's Biddly Widdly.
Oh, well, hello, Bidley. Hope you're well.
I also miss you too, Biddly.
As oh, Pines has dropped a lot. They've both dropped a lot of button. But at the minute, he's currently looking like a realistic Red Bull here, with Max and Checo battling, and then Fernando Alonso in the background.
And then we go back to unrealistic with McLaren MP4.
Yes, because that car is shocking, unfortunately, at the moment. And then Haas, well, he's doing his best Kevin Magnussen impression. But yeah, Piggles redeemed the true Ford there. Now you need to say who that is to. And then he's redeemed his safety car question inbound. As Silverstar Boy picks up a 3 seconds, he won't be happy about that one. There's only 3 people.
And the truth or dare is to you.
Oh, brilliant. I'll go truth for the first one. I'll go truth. Redeem the political party declaration, please. As Phenom gets past Jake. As Revenge Stealer unfortunately picks up a 3-second time penalty. As it looks like Snedden's picked up a penalty as well. But yeah, everybody's in with a shout still, even Groundsy. It looked like he had that issue, but obviously there's a little bit of retrain from Diamond Douchey. Do you think General Snake is a changed man?
I do.
Well, some would say he's changed since he's got certain things in FPRL, but you know what? Go on then, Nigel, just for you, General Snake is a changed man. There you go. So yes, he will be. This will either work in he gets the victory now, or he doesn't, because that's how it seems to work with Jake, so we'll see.
As Bidley's actually said that Revenge Zilla is a plonker.
Ah. He's trying his hardest in the Aston Martin. He's lost the RS, and he's got Monkey Boy Kurt right behind him with no ERS, doing his best Carlisle Lads impression. Sorry, ads, but that is true.
Is that a battle of the franchise?
Yeah. The franchise, MK Dons. Yeah, not very happy they was with MK Dons getting relegated. Certainly no.
I loved it.
I certainly know Kurt wasn't happy after they bottled it when there was 4-1 up to Barnsley. And I said they're a changed team. And yeah, it went 4-4. As Junuvane is spun.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Well, he is joined now just where General Jake is. And there seems to be another yellow flag. It's Verizon.
Looks like the same spot as well.
Well, that was interesting on lap 11. Both drivers, and now this is IFC Pines. Currently not really in the championship fight, I don't think. I think the highest one up at the minute is Shadows. Cruiser approves of my General State comment. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it on your birthday, Cruiser. We both wish you a happy birthday if we haven't already. I know I have, but...
I think I have.
Oh. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. As Monkey Boy Kurt picks up a 3 seconds. Oh dear. As it looks to be the Zilla train. He's stuck in. Yorkie's done 11... I'm still flabbergasted how Yorkie's done 11 laps on them softs. They look to be dying now though. The only thing that can make the world better now is if Merc's upgrade works. Yeah, let's hope. As a Merc fan as well, yes. It's now Junuvane. He's P5 now. And he's got to get past these 2 cars. It's going to be hard for him. Jake won't want to want to fight that much with him because he'll want to try and take a Phenom, who's now promoted into P3. Are we going to see a move into turn 1 from Jay? No, but Juno Vane's going to look for a move. Yeah, sorry, Lockie.
I was just about to say the exact same, and Juno Baines actually got the move done into the braking zone.
Very good move from the Red Bull driver.
Now just needs to clear Phenom and he can get chasing after Shadows and back up into P2.
Wonder if Jake's just going for a little bit more consistency this race. Try not to pick up any track limits. I would say it looks like it. Is all it's not lost for Juno Vane?
No, not at all.
He's got a little bit more overcast from what we had. I wonder, is there rain? Or is that me just seeing things on my screen? I can't tell. It looked like rain for 1 second. But yeah, it is, I think. Very likely. Yeah, it is. Here we go, we're raining.
And Juno Vane gets back up into P3.
Rocker trying to do a trying not to cry challenge now. Oh, because Crosby's the new Vale manager.
What do you mean not to cry?
Right. This is what Locker doing a try not to cry challenge now. Because Crosby, and then he's a clown, basically. As Yorkie's gone on to the intermediates, he's gambled. As Monkey Boy Kurt's battling, and he gets ahead of him. Or he stays ahead of him. Up the front.
That'll be interesting.
But yeah. Because we're all basically just in DRS waiting to see. I wonder if Yorkie will catch up now. Is this the right call from the mate driver? As the only one that's closest at the minute is midfield maestro. Because DRS is disabled.
Oh!
I think Yorkie's timed this perfect. As I think we're going to see an influx of drivers into the pit lane. As there's the first on with a 5 second.
Oh, pie.
I was just about to mention, watch the pit lane.
I hope Jake watches the pit lane.
Been on 5 seconds. Stayed in 3 seconds. He stayed out. I don't think that. He's had to, but I don't think that's the right call. Monkey Boy Kurt, 5 seconds. How many people?
Oh my god.
Here comes Yorkie. He's I would say he's gained a little bit.
I think he's slightly down sort of where he was.
As the only one out now on slick tyres is Snedden.
Phenom.
Oh yes, Snedden, Revenge Villa and Phenom. Phenom's picked the wrong strap. Oh dear. Oh.
That's going to cost him a podium.
Yeah, 5 seconds. It's that FIA gif of the guy just chucking the 5 seconds out as, yeah, Phenom's got no grip. This is crazy. How 1 minute it was just dry and now next minute it's just inches like that. It's just unbelievable. Yeah. This game really needs to sort out its weather. Because it doesn't really go that quick from the light downpour. But yeah, if I was Phenom, I'd just move out the way. He's requiring a safety car. As Snedden comes into the box with Revenge Silla picking up a 5 second. A lot of people like a 5 second time penalty. As Blunt says, yo gents. Hello Blunt. Oh, we're good.
Hello Blump Blump Blump.
Locker's
It's
teammate.
more the drying out period that is not realistic, according to Nigel Piggle.
Oh. But at the moment, Pines does it. He's on that 5 second crossover to Shadows, so who knows? We'll have to see. And then there's a massive gap to Junior Vane.
Who himself just picked up a 3-second penalty.
That will promote the Snake currently onto the podium, which means an interview.
Yay.
Yeah, Yorkie gained. Yorkie 110% gained out of that.
Oh, he definitely gained.
Fantastic call on the strategy from the Mercedes, man. Brilliant. Really, really good strategy call that. There's Diamond's now in the P8 as well. I think he's gained out of that.
Yeah, I think a couple of people did in the midfield. It's put Monkey in the points as well.
Yeah. He's got ahead of Zilla. As Zilla Groundsy's battling. He's gone slightly wide, but yeah. He's trying to get the traction down on feed on Legends. They're bumping wheels. And I think Phenom has just let him go. Sensible driving from the... Sorry, Legends is letting go, not Phenom. Keep getting them two mixed up. But yeah, very sensible driving there. As Hesh is also behind him. A little three-man groundsy train at the minute. But it's going to be even harder to overtake in the rain now. But yeah.
Yep.
I'm just trying to look for a gap that's close. And York is the only one, but he's in a train, really.
Yeah, it's just the closest one seems to be the Yorkie. Well, other than the groundsy train down in P12, it's Yorkie.
Yes, indeed. As Blunkbird's given me and you a drink, and he said to celebrate his win yesterday. Well, congratulations on your win, Blunkbird.
Get in.
As I will take a drink of my water very shortly, as we're halfway through, or just over halfway through. It's been a calm one, I would say, for Tier 2 at the minute.
Yeah, apart from them first
Yeah.
6 laps where we lost them 4 unfortunate people. Seems to have settled down. Now got the rain to spice it up again.
All it takes is a safety car to it could change this up. But I reckon all these guys will go to the end now on the Inters.
Yeah.
I can't see nobody pitting unless there's a safety car. But then again, I wouldn't pit if you're in the mid-pack. It's so tight. Yeah.
Yeah, especially during qualifying. Bit gapped out at the minute.
Because all I know is that Silverside Boy and Yorkie have absolutely nothing on the battery. And Diamond's got... Snedden's got 24%. And then Jake's just got 59. And chilling. So is Junior Vane, Shadows and all. All the top 4's got incredible battery usage at the minute. And then, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they've actually been that close to people, though, to use it to defend or attack.
I would say Zilla's maybe struggling as well, because Groundsy seems to have caught him up a little bit. So maybe these conditions aren't suiting the Aston Martin. But yeah, if anybody has any questions about Truth or Dare or anything for me and Locker, put them in. We will answer them. But yeah, Snedden seems to be, as Groundsy picks up a 3 seconds, but yeah, Snedden seemed to be catching and then dropping back. But he's going for a move, it looks like. On Yorkie, he's going for it. As he goes and gets past him. And Yorkie just lets him go. Maybe because of the 3 second was going to be my statement. I'm wrong, because Yorkie's now picked up a 3 second.
Oh, the bloody frauds.
As you can see, Locker's not happy with that one. But the current penalty situation is Snedden's got 6, 8 for Monkey Boy and Zilla. They'll be hoping for a safety car so they can get rid of the 5-6. And so does Pines at the minute, comfortably 1.5 seconds clear. So them two are clear. But yeah, who's the most gainers? Let's have a look at the most gainers. Fastest stop is currently for Verizon. As it stops, we currently have everybody 1 stop. Positions gained. Snedden's up 10 positions at the minute as Yorkie has just absolutely missed his braking point and nearly ran into the back of the Williams. But yeah, up 10 places is Snedden, and I think it's going to be 11 because his teammate is just waving him by. So teamwork from the Williams to let him go and see what can happen. As oh no,
Gary's going back.
Side by side, both Williams going for it.
I think Gary broke a little bit early then, just so Snedden can get the game very close.
What is the fastest lap? The fastest lap was a 1:12 because it was dry, I believe.
Yeah, it was when it was dry. I think he did it on the soft as well.
Yes. Yeah, a good little battle there from the two Williams drivers.
It's still fairly close as well.
Yeah, we'll follow on board with it because that's the only real battle we have.
And of course we've got Yorkie right behind them both.
Yeah, in the Mercedes. But Revenge Zilla picking up another 3 seconds. That won't help his cause in P11. But it seems like Groundsy's made a mistake. He's dropped like 2.4 seconds back and he was really close to Zilla. So it's not been his day today, Groundsy. But I think that's to be expected around Canada. As Hirsch leaves the session.
I shall get him back in then.
But yeah, it seems like Snedden's now pulling away from Silverside Boy. As Jake is P4. There's Groundsy and Legends going for a battle. Will Legends be able to get past him? Is he going to send one down the inside? Nope, is the answer. You are correct, Locker. Has Groundsy got wing damage or something? I'm trying to look on his front wing. No, no damage. Must just be genuinely struggling for pace. Which will happen.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Canada's an extremely hard track for what Groundsy runs anyway. Oh, he's nearly in the wall.
That allows Legends to get by.
Bit of a shame for Legends as well. I think his day has been pretty much ruined from the game. As Verizon picks up a 3 second. It's lap 23 already.
I know that is one good thing about Gary. It seems to fly.
As at the minute, we're not giving him much screen time, but we'll go on board with him. Pines is just absolutely running the show at the minute. He's doing as much as I hate him at the minute, he's doing a Max Verstappen-esque drive.
Yeah. He's just running away with it.
And this could put him quite high up. This could put him in maybe into the top 3 in the championship, because Grounds is on 195, and then the next one's General Jake on 148, and then Diamond Douchey's 143, and then it's Shadow's 142, so he will move up, and then yeah, Pines on 132. But oh, we have a yellow flag. Midfield Maestro. Has he made a mistake? That could be my only suggestion. But yeah, Monkey Boy Kurt now into the top in ninth. Running a good races, Kurt. For the Mon Romeo boys. But yeah, Silverside boys extremely struggling with something because now Yorkie is just right behind him. And there is no... And Snedden has dropped him. So I wonder if it's a dry
whether he just
setup.
doesn't. Yeah, I was just about to say whether it's the setup or he just feels uncomfortable altogether in the wet.
Painslit title charge. Hirsch needs an invite. I think we have.
I have sent him to.
Yep. The penalties on board are there for you all now to see. Painslit title charge will be 37 points behind Groundsy as it stands. Tell you what he's struggling with full TC. Gary's struggling with full TC, but 37 points behind Groundsy with
4 races to go after this, isn't
yeah,
it?
I think it's going down to the end in Brazil. Because we have USA, well, we have Kota, Miami. We've got a double USA race coming up, and then it's Mexico, Brazil. So yeah, it's a decent end to the season.
Apart from Kota.
Well, I prefer Kota over Miami. I don't like Miami. Which will probably upset you, because I think you like Miami. From what I've read. But yes,
and yeah, a sprint in Miami as well.
Oh yes, it's a sprint, yeah. I am not looking forward to 112 points up front. Miami sprint, I am busy that day. Can't believe whoever Will is, I agree. I am accidentally busy that day.
Washing, yeah.
Yeah. Lack of hair, but yes, we'll take that. But yeah, Snedden's actually caught Jacob. Like, a lot. So Jake's obviously... It's a known thing with Jake at the minute in the Inters. When Cruiser was on comms with me, he seems to struggle in the wet conditions compared to other drivers.
Who's that, sorry?
General Jake, aka Snake.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be long before Snedden's going past.
I would agree.
Then again, Snedden does have the penalties, so whether Jake will just let him by and just try stick within the gap.
Cruiser says. Ah, yeah, I'm washing my hair that night too. Sudden inconvenience as of 2 minutes ago when Piggle said that. Another Miami boycotter. We could have had Jeddah though, Cruiser.
I wouldn't mind it even.
I'm more of a Jeddah fan. Yeah, I know Cruz hates Jeddah. That was my whole reasoning for that comment.
Ah.
Nice try. I knew. I knew. There is justice for Jeddah needs to happen. As Phenom has gone to the back of the grid with Verizon, them two lads sticking in it, and good effort from them both for sticking in it because it's hard. I know. Oh, I thought you just nearly got hit then by the driver behind. We'll follow on board. Phenom looks to be all over Verizon, but can't get past.
Sticking with this Snedden Jake, and Snedden's getting closer down the straight. Is he going to make a move into turn 1? If he does, it's going to be a late dive. This is what's happened. Jake's still there. And he's got the move done.
Fantastic move from the Williams driver. Really good move, that.
Yep. Now he just needs to put his foot down and watch Snedden's penalties. 6 seconds.
6 seconds. But there he's going. Jake's lost nearly a second there. in 3 corners. Jake is genuinely struggling around this track on intermediates. And we've got to say, these tyres have got to go like 18 or 19 laps. I wonder if tyre wear is going to play a factor, Locker. I really do.
Oh, could possibly, yeah.
Snedden is definitely on a charge, as Buntblood says. But yeah, as Yorkie's the next man. Well, Silverside Boy's got a little train forming. He's following his friend Fishsticks out of his team. Building that train of Yorkie as Phenom unfortunately picks up a 3-second time penalty. Fair play to the drivers that haven't picked up a penalty yet.
I know it takes some doing.
It does.
Especially around here.
Which is Diamond, Jake, Shadows, Midfield Maestro, Legends, Hesh and Legends and Hesh, yeah. Potentially could all be in the points. Nigel's redeemed another safety car push. It does have one icon of thunder, then back to light rain.
Ooh.
Oh, so rumours of heavy. Horizon Forces asked for pens. Worst track for the comms team. No, I don't think it's a worst track. I think if it was dry, I think we'd have had like a better race. But it's hard in these wet conditions to see who's well overtaken. It's hard in the wet. I don't know if Locker agrees with me, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
You've just got to have an incredibly massive ERS or drain it and then send it down the inside like Snedden did.
He has actually pulled out 2.2 seconds since going past Jake. Well,
yeah,
I think Jake generally struggling in the wet.
It's interesting. Yorkie's pit.
Ooh.
For wet
For
tyres.
full wet. Now he called it right last time.
Will he call it right for a second? Will he second time lucky? I'm currently stuck on board with the yeah. This is going to be interesting. I'll let you keep on board with him, Locker, and follow the process and see if anybody else comes in for these full wet tyres. Yeah, the only one that's released Diamond to be behind the back, but it looks like it is intensifying.
Yeah, Yorkie's already passed Legends, who was slipping and sliding.
I think it's full wet. And this is going to be interesting. Because Pines has already gone past. So but Pines he's got 5 seconds to save and he'll still come out first. So I don't think that. Big risk if nobody else pits. This is, yeah. If I was anybody down the bottom half of the grid, I'd have gambled on this. Because Silverside Boy's gone for it.
Ooh.
As Monkey Boy Kurt picks up a 3-second time penalty, unfortunately. Well, that promotes him to P7, but is Yorkie captain? That's the question.
Yeah, I think he is.
We'll follow on board with him. Yeah, he is massively. I'm surprised nobody's pit. Big risk.
Oh, Ramsey had a little slide coming out turn 2.
Dilla pits full wet. So yeah, Gary's lost 3 point something seconds to Yorkie in 1 lap alone. But yeah, you got to switch back in here, Yorkie. Off you go. I think he'll get him here. As I think trying to, yeah, he lets him go. Sensible, because Yorkie's just a quicker guy at the minute. He's on the bit strategy. He's called it fantastically at the minute though. I'll be
again.
Yeah, again. I'm surprised nobody of the top lot's coming in. 4 laps to go. I know he's a bit away, but if this gets even worse, could Yorkie have a decent chance of a very, very good result? Also, Snedden's on the back of Junu Vane.
Ooh. Oh, and you're picked the 3-second time penalty.
Oh dear, Yorkie, that's 6 seconds down. As Grounds is in the pits. But yeah, I'm really baffled why nobody's pitting for wets out of these top 7. Because Yorkie's just picking everybody off. Currently.
Yeah, it does seem a lot. He is going a lot quicker at the minute. I don't think there's quite enough laps to gain himself back in contention for the podium. There's now
I don't know, you
still.
know. He's only something like, well, yeah, he's 12 seconds off, isn't he? But yeah, he'll need a lot more. I still reckon maybe P5's on the cards, depending on how fast he drives.
And he's already near enough on the back of Monkey Boy as well.
Yeah, he's gained at least 2 to 3 seconds this lap alone. But yeah, I think Monkey Boy is going to be getting overtaken very shortly. And will this gamble do gap to leader? Okay, Nigel, I will do that just for you.
Could have at least said please.
He could have said please to be nice. Sort your attitude out, Nigel. There we go. Here he goes. We're going to get a move.
There's another one.
Sorry, the camera angle's done me dirty. But, yeah, Yorkie's through. It's only 4 seconds. Yeah, 4 seconds behind. Now 3 seconds. He could maybe catch Jake here. And
I reckon so.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he gaps them. Well, I haven't said it up to now, but IFC Pines is currently showing why he's being rumoured to go to Tier 1. As Diamond lets Yorkie go, I believe. That looked a very orchestrated move of, there you go mate, down the inside of the hairpin, and yeah, see how it goes. But yeah,
now he chases after Jake.
But yeah, just to say though, he's gained 6 seconds on Kurt this lap, who's picked up another 3 seconds unfortunately.
He's already within 2.5 seconds of Jake as well.
Yeah, I don't know why these guys have stayed out. I think Yorkie genuinely could be on for a podium.
At least on track.
Yeah. What's the penalty situation? I'll get the penalties up. That is the current.
Look, he's already on the back of Jake.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a P3 for Yorkie on track. All he has to do is gap Junuvin by 3 seconds and he's got 2 laps. And there you go, boom, he's gone. And here comes Snedden.
He ain't that far behind him.
No. Incredible strategy from Yorkie, there you go.
There's another one.
It's like another one bites the dust, the song. He's just picking them off. He's 5 seconds quicker than Pines this lap.
Oh, but Juno ended up making it that easy.
He's using his battery. But I'm afraid to Juno, you're on the wrong tyre. And here he comes. Diamond Douche unfortunately picks up his 3 seconds. I'm also going to be honest with you, I think Silverside Boy's in for a very good... Oh, there's contact! But Yorkie says see you later. And he's gone. But yeah, here comes Silverside Boy down the inside of General Jake. Clean move. I think Silverside Boy could be with the podium chance as well. Maybe. I think it's between him and Yorkie. Snedden 5 seconds for crossing the white line as he's pit for Inters. Yorkie is on full TC as well, so that just shows how much quicker he is. He may be on that assist, but he's picked the right thing. And he's absolutely flying.
And he's actually gaining on Shadows as well, but I think it's a little bit too much of a push.
As Jake's gone for an absolute dive bomb on Juno Vane. And it's not left him any room, but then giving him the position back. That was interesting from the Snake, because that was never a hot put. Yeah, at least he gives the place back. I wonder if Junivane might send that in to keep his position. Who knows? That's for the stewards to decide. As yeah, Silverside Boy is about... I'm going to change from gap to leader. So I need to see. Yeah, he's 3 temps outside. Last lap. Where's Pines? Pines is just trundling, but he can do. He doesn't need to. Azilla is down past Jake and all.
And also past Juno.
Revenge Zilla as Juno's losing the car. He's proper struggling. And then Legends and Groundsy. Groundsy picking up some vital championship points today. Just by going onto the wet tyres. I am shocked half the grid stayed on the Inters. But he's been dominant throughout. IFC Pines is going to be the race winner for today's race, even with the 5 second unserved in a league of his own. Congratulations to the Red Bull driver. And here comes Shadows doing his best Fernando Alonso impression. Finishing P2. 8 seconds behind. Yorkie, is he going to be your...
Yeah, he's got it.
He's got it by a second. Revenge Silla. But I think this will change as he crosses the line. Gary can't break Yorkie's height. I don't mean to brag, David says. And then Yorkie. And then Shadows was saying that track's horrendous. As yeah, Jake finishes 5th. With Revenge Zilla and Junuvane 7th. Groundsy and Diamond Douchey 7th, 8th and 9th. And Legends is in... Legends is 10th. Just 10th. Oh, nearly got 9th, sorry. And then it's midfield Maestro, Hesh, Snedden, Monkey Boy, Phenom, and on the hard compound tyres to show off some drifting skills is Horizon Vortzi. As you need a co-comps driver of the day locker, don't you? I think it's pretty simple from my point of view, but I will let you decide.
I already noticed.
As he 360s along the line, and that is the end of the GP. Oh, David maybe was in a party with him saying the wet call in the party is good. Damn penalty in that Mazepin Haas. Oh dear. Well, as we're loading.
And now in the background it's sunny.
I am now loading, waiting to see a podium scene, I believe. That's all lovely. There we go. You see the Red Bull man of Pines, dominant today. Fantastic display from him. As he has his steering wheel with him, spinning around with the Aston Martin and the Mercedes either side. But yeah, as I will now skip this because we've seen As today, there we go. It's sunny, as you said, with IFC Pines fantastically winning, with then Shadows and Yorkie as your top three. Silverside Boy still on P4 to P4, good race for him. With General Jake upper place, gaining on the championship leader, Groundsy. Revenge Silla, Junu Vane, and then Groundsy, P6, 7, and 8. With Diamond Douchey and Legends rounding out the top 10. Which then, unfortunately, scoring no points today is Midfield Maestro, Hare, Snedden, Monkey Boy Kurt, and Phenom, and Horizon Forza getting fastest lap. And then the DNFs today is Jaffmaster Flash, Lexus, Nigel Piggle, and Eagle. As
Well,
I
I
don't think
think
them two have a mic, so if we want to do one comms a piece, or one interview a piece, we could maybe get P4 in here, if you want.
yeah,
Get
go on
Gary in.
then.
Oh,
Get Gary in.
It looks good interview, Gary.
there we go.
Got him surrounded by Yorkshires.
Look at you.
Yeah. Mon the Yorkshire. Up the Yorkshire.
Makes a change to be surrounded by Stokies. Usually.
Whoa!
Pew, pew, pew. But yeah, as I will
Oh, wrong one.
and now I need to go to the theatre.
The theatre.
Or where the cars get. I will find it once my game loads. Well, if anybody wants the Champions Edition, there's 10% off. There's your little
Get in.
preview for the new game. Is it virtual? It is virtual showroom, I believe. F1, yes. So we will have the lovely Mercedes.
Gary has joined if you want to start with them, and then I'll chat to the actual podium sitter.
Okay, I will chat to P4 then. So, Gary, have you included your mic? First question.
Yes.
Good start.
Good.
So, your race today, what was your... Obviously, qualifying, you said you was going to be quite good at this track, and you did look it. So, what was your thoughts on quali?
Well, I was more expecting from the weather condition. It said rain at the start of the race. On the in the pit box, it said when we were in qualifying, it said rain at the start and then dry at the end. So I put on a drier setup for that end of the race, and then on that last qualifying lap in Q3, I was 2 tenths down in the middle sector, and I've got everyone in my party just send it over the chicane, and I did, and well, you saw the rest of the lap. Well,
Yeah, so going on to the race then, you was battling for third at one point, I believe? Or you was battling with somebody I can't, into turn two. You was I think it was Shadows. And then
it was
dropped.
shadows of the start.
Then you dropped quite a bit. What happened there?
I didn't have the tire pressures up to the right temperature. My tires weren't the hards weren't warming up. And I just couldn't keep up with them. And I think it was a bit of a mistake maybe going on the hards. I should have gone on the mediums to start that race in the end.
And then obviously, final question. What was your reason for pitting for wets? Obviously, it was the right call to pit for wets, but some stayed out on inters. What was the difference maker for you?
So I through those last 5 laps before the thing, I was checking my tire like temperatures, and then I started seeing them dropping down to the 60s. I was like, yeah, it's too wet. And then David was like, it's a right call. David actually told me to box, and I should have done it the same time as Yorkie. But I'm glad I did box on the end because everyone was so badly struggling at the end of that race.
Right then, last question from me. Next week, it's COTA, Circuit of the Americas. What's your vibe?
Never gone well there. I don't think.
No.
I've never scored a point at COTA.
Sounds promising.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds very...
Not promising at all.
Right then, well, congrats on your P4, Gary.
Woo.
I'll hand over to Locker, who will interview a Yorkshireman.
Fantastic. So yeah, Yorkie, obviously congratulations on your P3. Do you want to kick us off by talking about your qualifying, my friend? How was it for yourself? The changing
Uh,
conditions?
the change of conditions definitely helped because I'd not done much, if any, practice. So the fact it was wet at the start definitely helped in terms of everyone else was slow or slower than the perhaps would be in soft conditions. But yeah, until it got dry, I was well up there. Like I say, with all these frauds doing practice in the dry, I was well off. I kept invalidating, but yeah, I was expecting to be knocked out Q1, so getting through to Q3, over the moon to be honest.
Yes, solid result. And then obviously the start of the race, obviously it was a dry start, but then we've got to talk, both me and Colin mentioned it as well on comms. Your absolutely phenomenal strategy call. In fact, you did it twice in the end.
It
What
worked
what
out pretty good.
yeah, what made you go in that little bit earlier than everybody?
Well, on the inter stint, when I went into inters, my softs were about to blow up, so I thought it started raining. I've got to hope it buckets it down straight away. Um, and even if it didn't, I don't think I'd be faster on the softs. That was just more of a I had to do it, had to risk it. That worked out. And then same sort of thing for the wets. Inters were horrific at that point, so I thought I'm just gonna have to risk it. Go for the wets. Still plenty of laps remaining, and again it just worked out perfectly to be honest.
It was like I said, both me and Colin were absolutely flabbergasted how you managed to pull it off. But no, it was the right call at the time. And yeah, big congratulations on obviously P3, even with those couple of penalties, my friend.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
No problem. And then obviously next week, same questions we just asked Gary. Coda for you, will you be racing first of all?
Uh,
Will you?
I'm not sure if I am racing. I don't mind Kota. Kota's pretty decent. So if we get to the points, if I race, like I say, I'll be happy with that.
But now, have you got anything to add to your fellow Yorkshireman, Colin?
Just massive congratulations. Absolute clinical on the strategy, and that's where it paid off. So yeah,
Cheers. Thank you.
yeah, well done from me. So I will run down. Obviously, they're not here because Shadows doesn't have a mic. Apparently, the fraud. I will call him out on that one. But yeah, great result for Shadows today. He just kept it consistent. No penalties. Massive. Well done to him. And then obviously our winner IFC Pines isn't with us, but yeah, in the Red Bull, fantastic drive from him, was in a world of his own, to be honest. And that's why the rumours of Tier 1 will float around even more now. But yeah, very, very, very good drive from him. And yeah, on to where FPRL goes next. It's Tier 4 on Sunday at 8 o'clock. So yeah, they will attempt to race Canada, just like we have tonight. And then we move on to Kota next week, where you will see Tier 3 of Locker attempt it first on the Wednesday, and then myself, I will be back racing in, Tier 1. So, yeah, massive thanks to Locker for joining me tonight. He's been very
Not a
good.
problem.
And, yeah, that's the end of the stream for us all. So, yeah, hope to see you all back on Sunday, guys. Enjoy your night and enjoy your weekend. Bye.